Hello, 6th grade. How are you? I hope you are well. This is your English teacher Waid from Ru'al Farouk Academy. Today we are going to talk about the comprehension in Unit 9, and it's the last lesson for this semester. So in this video, students should be able to read and recognize the new ideas of the text, and then answer the questions in student book and workbook page 112. So prepare your books and let's start. Okay, my students, this is our text in your student book page 112, and it's a magazine article. Okay, so look at the photos around the ponds. These photos, and this is the ponds. Pond means بحيرة. Read the magazine article and match the photos with the paragraphs. Here we have a magazine article, so the type of the text is magazine article. Let's start reading. Have you ever taken a look at the wildlife that lives in and around ponds? Beautiful birds, amazing mammals, and fascinating insects can all be found. Did you know that some of them, like dragonflies, have been on Earth since the days of the dinosaurs? Take a closer look at this wonderful world. Okay, this is the wildlife. If you look at the wildlife, الحياة البرية around you, what can you see? We can see beautiful birds and mammals and fascinating insects. Insects means حشرات and mammals ثدييات. Some of these insects, بعض هاي الحشرات like dragonflies, اليعسوب, have been on Earth since the days of the dinosaurs. What do you mean by that? إنه بعض أنواع الحشرات أو هذه الحيوانات زي الدراجون فلايز اليعسوب موجود على الأرض منذ أيام الديناصورات. Take a closer look at this wonderful world. Okay, look at question number 1. What can we find around the ponds? What can we find? If you take a look around this pond, what can you see? Okay, we can see beautiful birds, amazing mammals, and fascinating insects. Insects, حشرات, mammals, ثدييات. Number 2. Give a similar meaning of magnificent. أعطيني كلمة from this paragraph which means magnificent. Magnificent means رائع. اللي هي what? Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, we will talk about these animals and insects one by one. Let's start with paragraph A. Mallards are very common on British ponds. You can identify these beautiful ducks by their green heads. You will often see them with their heads under the water as they look for tadpoles and small fish to eat. Okay, mallards نوع من أنواع الدكس البط, and they are very common معروفين أو مشهورين on British ponds في بحيرات British. You can identify these beautiful ducks. كيف بنعرفهم؟ by their green heads. الإشي اللي بيميزهم their green heads. And you will often see them with their heads under the water. دايما بنشوفهم وين under the water. Why? They are looking for tadpoles and small fish to eat. بيكونوا بيبحثوا عن tadpoles صغار الضفادع and أسماك صغيرة. Why? To eat. Okay, look at question 1. Quote a sentence which indicates that mallards are very familiar in British. Which sentence? Excellent. Mallards are very common on British ponds. Common and familiar have the same meaning. Okay? Question 2. How can you identify these beautiful ducks? Okay, by their green heads. And the last one, you often see mallards with their heads under the water. Explain that. Why we often see them under the water? To eat. Excellent. Paragraph B. Newts come from the same family as frogs. They lay eggs in the water like frogs, but their babies aren't called tadpoles. They are called larvae. They haven't got strong legs, so they can't jump about like frogs, but they have got long, powerful tails. النيوتس هم from the same family as frogs من عائلة الضفادع and they lay eggs in the water like frogs. بيوضعوا بيوضهم في الماء نفس طريقة الفروغز. لكن but their babies aren't called tadpoles. صغارهم ما اسمهم tadpoles. They are called larvae. اسمهم larvae. They haven't got strong legs. ما إلهم strong legs زي tadpoles. So they can't jump about like frogs. ما بيستطيعوا إنهم يقفزوا. But they have got long powerful tails. إلهم tail ذيل طويل وقوي. So this paragraph with picture 2. Question 1. The babies of the newts aren't called tadpoles. Explain. Or why? Cause they haven't got strong legs, so they can't jump about like frogs. 2. Describe larva's tails. Describe أوصفوا larva's tails. They have got long and powerful tails. 3. According to paragraph 2, this one, mention 2 countable nouns. Mention اذكر 2 countable nouns. Here we have more than 1 countable noun. Like eggs and frogs. Frogs, eggs, we have babies, and so on. Paragraph C. A quick blue flash is all that most people see of a kingfisher. These beautiful water birds are very shy and they will fly away quickly if you make too much noise. Sadly, these birds are becoming more and more difficult to find in the UK. So this paragraph is about kingfisher, طائر الرفراف. You can see from it a blue flash, لون أزرق لامع. These beautiful water birds are very shy, كتير خجولين, and they will fly quickly إذا عملت إزعاج كتير بيطيروا. Sadly, الإشي المحزن, these birds are becoming more and more difficult to find in the UK. هذا نوع الطائر مهدد في الانقراض أو تقريبا انقرض لأنه كتير صعب نلاقي مثله in the United Kingdom. So, this paragraph with picture 1. Paragraph D. If you are quiet, you might be lucky to see a heron standing still beside a pond. These tall gray birds with long legs wait patiently until they see something to eat. Then they poke their long beaks quickly into the water to catch the fish. Okay, this paragraph is about a heron, طائر مالك الحزين. and إذا أنت كنت شخص هادي إذا أنت محظوظ لحتى تشوف the heron standing still beside a pond واقف على جانب البحيرة. These tall gray birds طويل هذا البيرد طويل لونه gray with long legs. Wait patiently until they see something to eat. بضل واقف ينتظر بصبر لحتى يلاقي إشي ياكله. Then they poke their long beaks quickly into the water to catch the fish. لما يشوف إشي يصطادوا بسرعة منقاره طويل بنقض عليه بسرعة. So, paragraph D with picture 8. Number 1. What can people see from the kingfisher? What can you see from the kingfisher? Excellent, a quick blue flash. Number 2. What will happen for a kingfisher if you make too much noise? إذا عملنا إزعاج كتير شو بصير؟ The kingfisher will fly away quickly. Can you describe the heron? Okay, tall gray birds with long legs. Paragraph E. Many people think that water voles are rats when they see them, but water voles are much rarer than rats. They are shy too. They live in holes by the sides of the rivers and ponds, where they eat the grass and plants that grow near the water. This paragraph is about water voles. هم من نفس فصيلة الراتس الفئران لكن بيختلفوا شوي إنهم they are much rarer than rats نادرين أكتر من الراتس وهم برضو they are shy too كتير خجولين. بيعيشوا they live in holes في ثقوب أو حفر صغيرة على جانب النهار والبحيرات أو البرك. They eat grass and plants that grow near the water. بتغذوا على العشب والنباتات اللي بتنمو في جانب المياه. So, this paragraph with picture 7. Let's go to paragraph F. Dragonflies come in many different colors. You will see these beautiful insects flying over the water in the ponds and streams. Sometimes they will land on a leaf for a while. Look closely and you will see that they have got 4 wings. This paragraph is about dragonflies اللي هو اليعسوب وبتميز بألوانه المختلفة. You will see these beautiful insects flying over the water. دائما بتكون بتطير فوق المياه in the ponds and streams. Streams means جداول المياه. Sometimes أحيانا when بيوقفوا على أوراق الشجر. Leaf for land on a leaf for a while إنهم بيوقفوا على ورقة الشجر لمدة قصيرة. وإذا إحنا نظرنا لإلهم بقرب شو رح نكتشف؟ That they have got 4 wings. إلهم 4 أجنحة. هذا الdragonflies. So paragraph F with picture 3. Look at question number 1. Where did the water voles live? Where did they live? By the sides of the rivers and ponds. Number 2. What did they eat? They eat the grass and plants that grow near the water. How many wings did the dragonflies have? How many wings? Okay, 4 wings. Paragraph G. Water boatmen are also called back swimmers. This is because they swim upside down on their backs. These insects move quickly across the top of the pond, and they look like they are walking on water. This paragraph talks about an insect called water boatman. حشرة اسمها water boatman ملاحة البحر and are also called back swimmers السباحين الخلفي. Why؟ ليش أطلقنا عليهم هذا الاسم؟ Because they swim upside down on their backs لأنهم بيسبحوا في العكس. These insects move quickly دائما بتحركوا بسرعة across the top of the pond بس على وجه البحيرة. So they look like they are walking on water ببينوا إنهم عم يمشوا على الماء ما بيسبحوا. Okay, paragraph G with picture 6. Okay, H. Sticklebacks are small fish that are commonly found in ponds and streams. They are called sticklebacks because they have got tiny spikes on their backs. They haven't got scales like most other kinds of fish. This paragraph is about a fish called sticklebacks اللي هو سمك أبو شوكة. commonly found in ponds and streams في البحيرات والجداول. They are called sticklebacks. أطلقنا عليهم هذا الاسم because they have got tiny spikes on their backs. زي كأنه إلهم مسامير على ظهرهم صغيرة، مش حراشف. هذا نوع من الأسماك ما بيطلع له حراشف، بيطلع له زي المسامير. They haven't got scales. ما إله قشور أو حراشف. They like most other kind of fish. ما إله حراشف زي أنواع التانية من الفيش. So paragraph H with picture 4. Number 1. Water boatmen called back swimmers. Explain that. Because they swim upside down on their backs. بيسبحوا بالعكس، فسميناهم back swimmers. Number 2. Why do we call them sticklebacks? This sticklebacks. Okay, because they have got tiny spikes on their backs. Now go to your workbook on page 112. Exercise 1. Complete the cards with the animal names and the star facts from the box. بدنا نملأ البوكس هذا في الانيمال نيم باسم الحيوان والإشي المميز فيه. Look at number 1. This is a newt, powerful tail. بيمتاز بhis powerful tail. Look at number 2. What's this? It's a kingfisher, and the star facts about it will blue feathers. ريشه اللي لونه أزرق. Number 3. It's a dragonfly, يعسوب, and the star facts is 4 wings. He have 4, or it has 4 wings. Number 4. This is water voles. الستار عنه homes in holes. بعيش بحفر صغير. Number 5. It's a water boatman. and الإشي المميز عنه اللي هو السويم backstroke. بيسبح على ظهره. This one, number 6, it's a mallard اللي هو بتميزوا بالgreen head. Okay. Number 7, sticklebacks and بتميزوا بالspiky back زي المسامير اللي طالعة على ظهرهم أو نتوءات. The last one, it's a heron, long legs. بيمتاز بالlong legs. Exercise 2. Read the text on student's book page 112 again. Which animal is it? أعطيني معلومات عن كل حيوان وبدي أحذر أنا مين هذا الحيوان. Look at number 1. This creature gets its name from a body part اللي هو the stickleback. Number 2. This bird stands like a statue اللي هو الهيرون، بيكون واقف مثل التمثال الهيرون. Number 3. This animal uses its tail to move through the white اللي هو newt. Number 4. This insect comes in many different colors اللي هي إلها many different colors لdragonfly. Number 5. It's not difficult to find this bird. إشي مو صعب إن نلاقي this bird اللي هو mallard. Number 6. This creature has 2 different names. إله اسمين مختلفين اللي هو water boatman and back swimmers. إله نفس الاسم. إله اسمين. Number 7. People often think that this mammal is a different animal اللي هو الwater vole. بيفكروه rats. Number 8. This bird is difficult to see. شو هو البيرد difficult to see اللي هو kingfisher. Exercise 3. What can we learn about the word? Color the words. شو تعلمنا من هاي الباراجراف أو الفاليو اللي هي the world around us is wonderful. Clear? Thank you. We have finished our lesson for today.